Cancer, hey there babies, Melissa here to do your timeless self-love reading. Not sure how this is going to go. We'll kind of rock with it together, learn as we go. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It will probably more closely resonate for Cancerian Suns, but of course it's always up to you what placements you want to check out. This is going to be, we're going to look at your current situation, obstacles in your way, and then any solutions or advice. Let's see what else. Anything you need to know about me you can find in the About section of my channel, and anything you need to know about booking a personal reading or a self-love coaching session in the description box below. Alright, it does look like some stress and some heavy weights still being alleviated, which is probably why I felt called to do this. I've never done a reading like this before. Wow, and I can't stop. Okay, we're going to do one more shuffle here. And then we're going to cut. And so your current situation is the Eight of Pentacles, working hard. I'm guessing self-love. This is a self-love reading, so working on self-love, doing what you need to. Obstacles, I think, is you stepping out of a comfort zone or not being able to and look at solutions is your abundance is coming. I feel like it's saying the solution is just continue doing what you're doing, and then all the abundance is going to come in, and it's going to make it all seem clear, okay? The Ace of Cups is your overarching energy. We do have the Four of Pentacles, the Two. I feel like you've been a little blindsided after some sort of a tower moment in your life. Something that was a big shakeup. It could be COVID. It could be whatever it is, any kind of trauma or traumatic situation, sort of a disruption in your life is leading to you ending out whatever phase you were in. Sometimes we get stagnant in a phase, and then we get a tower moment to clear that phase and move on to the next. So the Four of Wands is the what? Minor Arcana version of the World card. It means a completion of a cycle. Usually a smaller cycle than a lifelong cycle. This could just be we were stagnant in our healing process at some point. Maybe because we've been doing some online research, and sometimes research is great in life. I don't love research. I will actually deter you from research because all of the information we need actually is within us. So what I'm thinking is it's telling me that your self-love game kind of took a halt for a moment while you were trying to research how to feel better or how to do this or how to... so the answers are within you on all of that. How do I love myself? How do I get to self-love? You're going to go find a million different checklists from a million different people who did it that way, this way, that way, the other way. Those are the ways that worked for them. Everybody's trying to sell their way. The truth is the only person who has the actual instruction manual for your self-love and healing is your own thoughts, okay? Interesting already. This means the Ace of Cups is your overall energy of this means self-love, okay? A lot of times when it comes up in a love reading even, it really means the creator handing you this new found love for self. This is the only way we can actually have love in any other area of our life. We have to come to a space of truly loving ourselves. This is accepting ourselves just as we are at the current moment. I talk a lot about feeding your spirit over your ego, but when we come into learning how to love ourselves, we're traditionally coming from a very egotistical space, and we need to accept ourselves just there as well. So it's like loving even all of our flaws, all the things we've done wrong, all of the hurt we've caused, all the hurt we've been through. These all need to be accepted in order to move forward in self-love, okay? And then we got the Eight of Pentacles in your energy. I was going to do this like a love reading. I knew this was going to happen because I set it up the same. But it's about the current situation is you working diligently on that self-love. And the overall energy is self-love. It's so sweet for a self-love reading. It like worked out perfectly. The Two of Wands in your obstacles area is specifically saying that you're having a hard time stepping out of your comfort zone, whatever that may be for you, okay? Self-love really does, it includes loving yourself, or healing yourself, I'm sorry, obviously it includes loving yourself. It includes healing your wounds. Healing your wounds consists of feeling your wounds. I think we've talked about this before. And it is about, you need to actually feel the pain. So crying it out, writing it out, it will feel like a depression because that's what pain feels like. That's what emotional pain feels like. And depression is, trauma and emotional pain from your past trying to come to the surface to be healed. This is stating to me that we're having a hard time stepping forward. And so the other part of our healing is going to consist of, and truly loving ourselves, is putting ourselves out into uncomfortable situations that are conducive to our best life, by the way. Things that are out of our comfort zone, okay? Whatever that may be for you. Sometimes me putting my own story out here on YouTube is uncomfortable for me, but I feel like it's needed. I feel like, some people need to hear that they're not alone in what they feel, think, and desire. They're not alone in their way of thinking, their belief systems. So I'm not going to relate and resonate with everyone. I'm going to relate and resonate with whomever needs to hear my story. You know what I mean? Like, this is the way so it's about, even though it's terrifying for me, it's getting easier for me to put my own story out there, because I know that usually, A, people are going to tell me I talk about myself too much. B, people are going to tell me I feel bad for myself. All these things that I know, but none of that, I have to let my ego die enough so that doesn't stop me from allowing what is coming through to help somebody else through their darkness, okay? So it's about stepping out of your comfort zone. It's saying that you're having a hard time doing that, and we all do. You're going to get there, don't worry. In your solutions and advice is the Empress. This is meaning alleviating or eliminating all fears, okay? It's about give every single bit of your faith up to the divine. The divine has all of this. She's divinely guided. She's divinely connected because she has a faith. She doesn't chase anything. She doesn't demand anything. Because she doesn't demand anything, she commands respect. It's crazy. I try to give, the energy that I get off of this card is so insane. It's gorgeous. And it's saying that basically once you allow everything in your presence to just be it, everything is going to want to be in your presence, okay? Because everything likes to be allowed to be it. Now, that does not mean, by the way, to allow abusive relationships into your life or people that make you feel less than okay in your own skin. You do need to eliminate. Well, I keep saying alleviate. I don't even know if that's what that means, okay? Alleviate. Yeah, I think it means similar to eliminate. But anyway, that's what keeps coming through. But it's about eliminating people, places, and things that are pulling you down. And then really only, and then you just let everything be. So, like, it's about you have to take care of yourself. So if people are making you feel bad about yourself, you must not have them in your area, but you get to let them be them. You don't try to change them and keep them in your area. That's where human beings get things wrong. No, we can make this work. We'll just change how we are. No, that's not how life works. That's not how it should work. That is how it works. Actually, it shouldn't work that way. It should be that we all allow everyone to be themselves, keep anyone in our life that fits, and let people go that don't. People try so hard to mold people to their own liking. It's like, no, the Empress here, she knows that everybody is who they are, and anybody who is conducive to her best life stays, and anybody who isn't goes, okay? That's it. Wow, beautiful. Especially in a self-love. We're going to clarify all this. So let's get more on the situation, self-love situation. The Empress just fell on the floor. And the Ten of Wands as well. I'm going to take them both. So it's really about, I can just see it so clearly already, the two cards that came out, is about working hard on letting go of what others think of you in order to come into this space of truly allowing everything and everyone to be. Again, that doesn't mean allow abusive people in your life. They need to go. This means allowing them to be abusive, but not with you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get to change them to be non-abusive. That's not our job. We don't get to change people. We get to create our own circle of people who fit now, just as they are. And that is our responsibility as adults, period. All right. I don't know why I kept shuffling, but, I just do whatever my body says to do. The Justice card justice is coming. Babies, justice is here, is what it looks like. It looks like we're working our buns off to alleviate. Damn that word. It literally won't stop coming out of my mouth. To alleviate. So that's for one of you. I don't know, maybe one of your screen names is alleviate. It's crazy. It's like literally wants to come out every other word. It's the weirdest thing. Once we really continuously work on letting go of what people think of us to bring us into a space of allowing. Again, I'm not going to go over it again. You already know what that means. That doesn't mean allowing people to hurt you. Justice means that whatever you're pouring in you're going to get back from the universe, from people, from, it's about, you need to come from a space of, So who was it? Somebody said something about just wishing they could they had somebody they could trust. And what worked for me is, and I don't have many people in my life at this time, but what worked for me was, if you want trustworthy people in your life, become a trustworthy person. And that's what the Justice card is saying to me at this time. Okay, it's about when we're doing the same thing that they're doing. Like, let's say somebody hurts us and we do it back sneakily or whatever it is. We're not a trustworthy person when we do that back to them. It's about alleviating those people. Oh my God, that word. Getting those people out of our circle. And then stopping that flinchy behavior. Like, stop that fighting back, because that actually makes us a non-trustworthy person, just like the person we were dealing with. So the way to become to be surrounded by trustworthy people is become a trustworthy person. Okay. Your setbacks are you really trying to come into a space of allowing your spirit to do the talking. It says that maybe you're kind of I feel like what's going on here is you're in a blind spot where you can't really see clearly what path to take. You're inspired. You feel inspired, but you're not sure which inspiration to take action in. So it's about you need to actually take action. The Ace of Wands is a great card. It means being inspired. It means an idea, if you will. It's not like the Ace of Swords. It's different. It's a sort of a creative idea. But the Two of Wands, it's saying, the Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands is saying that you need to step out of your comfort zone to follow those creative ideas. Okay, and you're having a hard time doing that right now because your ego is telling you. This Temperance card means balancing your ego and your spirit, or your head and your heart. Your ego is telling you that you're not worthy of whatever it is you're feeling called to, and wow, this comes up in the Cancer readings a lot. So it's about really coming to a space, and you're going to get there. This is going to iron itself out as you do this self-love. It's like, again, just step a little out of your comfort zone, realize, holy crap, I did not fall, I did not die. Each day, try something new. Call somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. Go eat by yourself at a restaurant. Take yourself out on a date, literally, to a movie, whatever it is. And I'm not saying go out on a date with somebody else, because everybody can do that. That's comfortable. I'm saying go out there, do something you wouldn't normally do, that isn't harmful to anyone, to yourself or anyone else, and get out of your comfort zone. And then it's like a muscle that you'll be working. Okay, you'll be working out a muscle. You'll get stronger in that area. This will bring you into a space of allowing yourself to follow your inspirations and take steps out of your comfort zone. Again, as Cancerians, we get a lot of downloads, a lot of creative inspirations. But when we are only following 1% of those, you can see that 99% of our potential is not being used, okay? In your solutions, we've got sleepless nights, the sun. All right, so it does say to me that in your solutions, I feel like it's saying stop stressing. It's saying that, or listen to your thoughts, listen to your inspirations, okay? And it's about this is coming. So clarity, wow, look at all of this gorgeousness. The sun, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Swords is there, and I think that's just kind of common for us. We do stress out, especially when we're going through an ironing out phase. It's really about following your inspirations. This is the conclusion of a confusing situation. It's the successful conclusion of a confusing situation where you maybe have felt like you just didn't know where to go next. Like maybe you're feeling inspired, but what to? Like I feel called to YouTube, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do on YouTube. It's saying the clarity on that is coming, and that will help you become illuminated and abundant in all areas of your life. The reality is, and this even means spotlight to me a lot of the time, it does mean divinely guided, and I feel like divinely highlighted as well. So it's about really trusting your inspirations, whatever you're feeling called to, because it is being divinely guided. You're needed here. You know, influencers are as big as they've ever been. Back in the day, we had like Tony Robbins and one other motivational speaker, right? Now we have billions of them all over. And you're one of them, Cancer. We need you. Like the reality is, a lot of these motivational speakers, their motivations, and I'm not trying to dog on anybody, are coming from the ego. And we know that all Cancerians' motivational speeches will come from the soul, where they should come from. They're not going to have anything to do with somebody changing their appearance to feel better. You know, so I watch some of these self-love coaches that are like, oh, just lose weight and everything will be fine. What? What the kind of crock was that? I just paid for that? So this is about really allowing people to come from their spirit and let go of the idea that looks are even mandatory or a thing. They should not even be thought of, right? And I understand that I'm dreaming a little too big to think that we can totally alleviate the ego like that. But But what I'm saying is that we have so many egotistical influencers out there that people are literally being taught to be egotistical. So we need you, Cancer, to get your shit together. I'm just kidding. I'm a Cancer, by the way. But you need to start trusting yourself, because what you have to offer is so magical and so priceless, and so needed in this world right now. We need this sort of, again, egoless love, egoless influence is what we need. And you are that. I love you so much. Let's get you guys some oracle cards. Just for fun. This was fun. I'll do this again for sure. I don't know how, we'll see how it goes. I was going to take the weekend off and I just kept thinking about y'all. And I was like, let me just try a different format. See if that works. Actually, I'm going to just go until something pops out. Also, let me know if you think that I should do these bonus Cancerian readings live. Then we can really wing it. Although I'm a little worried about not being able to see the screen in order to communicate with you guys. Well, none of these want to come out. This is crazy. So we've got, oh my God, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So work with the second chakra. I was just having a download about chakras and about chakra is really clearing space in your physical body or your energetic realm in order to allow your spirit to come through. So it's about clearing all of these egotistical blockages is what it is. It's fear. Fear blocks every chakra, and the way to alleviate or to unblock every chakra and truly come from the spirit. By the way, when you truly come from your spirit, this is when you, especially as a Cancerian, are going to be at your full capacity of downloading information directly from source, as well as love. So energetic healing, you'll literally, most of us do naturally, but you'll be able to heal people just by being in their presence. Again, this is by alleviating fear from every area of your life. Every chakra needs to be cleared by not having fears in your life. And this is allowing your spirit to come through and your ego to die. Okay, that's what chakra clearing is. That download came through. I don't know if that's a real thing. It is a real thing. I know it's because it came through as a download, but I'm not sure if that's what people are teaching because I don't research anything. Peacefulness. It says you recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. I always feel like the creator's telling me to calm down when I get that one, but it is about, we as Cancerians are very passionate about healing, loving, and nurturing, and we get a lot of information. So when you're downloading energy and love and actual information from source directly, it is exciting. It feels exciting, your body feels good, you feel amped up, right? And so I think what it's saying is take time to really because people can't meet us on that level. You understand? Our vibration is a little too high sometimes because we are literally living in the ethereal world. I don't even know what that means. That just came through as a download, but half of our life is like, it's like we're cruising half and half on the 3D plane and the 5D plane. And it's about knowing that people can't receive, especially when we're too passionate about something. We can be excited and passionate about it when we're trying to reveal or relay that passion and excitement to others. I think it's just explaining that the more peaceful we can relay that message, the better it'll be received. Woo! Tongue twisters all over the place. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon, okay? Mwah.